This is June 2016, this is paper 2PR, and this is question number 5. A boy of mass 43.2 kilograms runs and jumps onto a stationary skateboard, of course he does. The boy lands on the skateboard with a horizontal velocity of 4.1 meters per second. What is the relationship between momentum, mass and velocity? So the symbol for momentum is a P, and then mass is M and velocity is V, and that's acceptable, or you could put it in words as well for 1 mark. Now we're going to use ideas about the conservation of momentum, and we're going to calculate the velocity of the boy and the skateboard just after the boy lands on it. It's 4 marks. Now we've got to use ideas about conservation of momentum. And we need to show them that we understand what that is, because we're trying to show them that it's the conservation of momentum ideas that we're going to get the marks for. So here's our knowledge on it. So what we could do is write down what the conservation of momentum is, that momentum before equals the momentum afterwards, or we could just show them in equation form. That m1 v1 equals m2 v2. So the momentum before equals the momentum afterwards. Now here, there's actually 2 masses, because the skateboard has its own mass, but it wasn't moving before. And then afterwards, mass 2 is going to be the mass of the boy plus the mass of the skateboard in v2. So they're all moving together. So this one is absolutely fine, but this one would show us that you understand that the total momentum before equals the total momentum afterwards. So we're going to find that it's 43.2 times 4.1 equals, now the mass of both of them together is 43.2 plus 2.5, which is 45.7, and then that's v2. And then we're going to rearrange for our combined velocity, so v2 equals 3.88 meters per second. There's lots of stuff about those type of calculations on Firefly, so if you're unsure, go and have a look. Now, the boy holds a heavy ball as he stands on a stationary skateboard. The boy throws the ball forwards while standing on the skateboard. Explain what happens to the boy and the skateboard. We're only looking for 2 marks here, but it is explained, so we're looking to use that word because. So boy and skateboard move in opposite direction. Now, you could put backwards there as well. You could make it really clear, opposite direction to the ball. Make it really clear that they're moving in the opposite direction to the ball. Why? That word because it's a explain question, because of conservation of momentum. Now, you could go into a bit more detail there if you wanted to. You could say something about Newton's third law, that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So if he's pushing the ball to the right, he must move to the left, but he won't move as quickly because his mass is a lot bigger than the ball. So the ball has a high velocity, but a very low mass. So the boy has to have a very low velocity because he's got a very high mass, and that's the only way that you would get conservation of momentum. And that's question number 5.